of the things that I have discovered is that for me to live a deeply connected life, I must start with connecting to my inner self, to quiet my head and listen to my heart, deciding to invite uncertainty into my life because I trust that the process will get me somewhere all the time. I only had a feeling and a blurred vision of what that could be. I played with some ideas. I even created a logo for a company I would start. And although that first idea is not the path that I'm taking right now, it was the incubator for this new project and for the path that I set forth for myself. After that idea, another more realistic, more specific idea emerged, and I created a new plan and even an organizational structure for that project. By now, something had shifted in me. I was believing in what I was doing and that I would find my way of expressing this dream into the world. I became intentional about my language pattern. If you ask someone to describe me, bold, risk taker, go getter, confident, would most likely not be words to describe me. Instead, I have mostly lived my life fairly cautiously, conforming to the norms and expectations of others. And perhaps the most relevant point I want to highlight about me right now is that whenever I have an idea or a project in mind or some sort of ambition, I don't scream it out loud to the world. No, actually, I usually keep things pretty private until I'm in the middle of doing that project. And this new project, this YouTube channel, in many ways, has not been the exception. And when I talk about some idea I have, I usually inject doubts and ifs, such as, well, if all the planets and stars align, I will do X. Or things such as, well, I'm thinking about doing this, but. But this time, I decided to change that pattern of language. Instead, when I would talk to people, I would make affirmative statements. So I started telling people of what I was doing. Even when I had not started anything concretely, I started telling people that I was redefining my career and life, and that I wanted to offer people ways to live more in community. That I was starting a website to collect ideas and guidance for people to live more connected. And then when the most redefined idea came, this one of using the YouTube platform to gather and share ideas with others, I started to tell friends and other people that I met that I was starting a YouTube channel. And although I have to admit it, I felt pretty weird to say this. I knew that starting a YouTube channel was in my future, so I was not lying when I was saying this. I just needed to take action to arrive at that future possibility. In speaking my truth, in other words, not being afraid to say what my heart wants to say and do, has already revealed a lot to me. It has shown me that the very first step to living a deeply connected life starts with connecting to your inner self, to your dream world, and to your heart. Because, you see, when I have spoken this truth to others, I am showing up as my authentic self, not as the person I think others would want me to be, not as the person I think others would want to see. People who have heard me speak about this idea have offered to introduce me to friends or people they know so I can talk to them or do interviews with them. And it has also brought people into my life who are playing important roles already, from encouraging me to get started, even if I don't feel ready, or offering me guidance with film and editing questions. Now, losing the fear to be me and speak my truth is a process. I have ways to go. This is definitely a long process and a practice I need to cultivate. Although I have opened up to others about what is in my heart, I've only done it with those I feel the most comfortable with and whom I know would be receptive to my idea. So, no, this journey of awakening to my true self and being authentic is not done. But I realize that it will become an important aspect of this journey as I discover how to be more authentic and how to connect more deeply with myself, with others, and to my world. So, this journey of self discovery, of learning to connect to my true self, to my authentic self, it's only getting started, and I'm sure it's going to be a long, long journey. So I hope I can inspire others, but mainly I'm really looking forward to learning what others are doing to connect to their authentic self, and what do you do to stay connected? Because it's easy to connect for a little bit and express that authentic self and then let go and hide away. So tell me what you do. So that's it for today. I'll see you next time.